So you might feel like you've lost your way, or you're feeling lost, or you're feeling stuck. But maybe you're in that place where the old version of you is gone. It's long gone. And you're in that space of coming into and meeting the new version of you. You know you can't go back, and you know you're going forward. But right now you're still in that place where different things are landing, and you can feel that things are shifting and moving, and you know that you're stepping into a new version of you, but you just don't fully know what that looks like yet. And when you are in that space, you can feel stuck, you can feel frustrated, you can also feel very uncomfortable because it feels very unfamiliar, but you can also feel excited and looking forward to what's to unfold all at the same time. There's all these mix of feelings, and it's like you've stepped into a new place and a new depth within your soul, a new place where you're starting to know who you are and remember who you are and who you were before you had all these layers and these thick these thick layers just keeping you down from expressing all that you're here to express. And now that you are removing these layers and you've removed more and more, you're stepping more into yourself, and it's new at the same time as feeling really weirdly familiar. And so you're in that space of like, okay, I know I'm evolving, I know I'm changing. I'm the caterpillar that is going to soon become a butterfly. And it's not like you weren't already a butterfly and you weren't shining your light, but you've taken those shackles off, and you're taking them off more and more, and you're stepping into this place where it's unknown, and you can feel like that you are shifting and changing, and you can feel like something is about to happen, but you just don't know what. And then you've got to come to that place where you just have to trust, just really trust even more and more, because you're being asked to, you're being stretched, you're evolving, you're growing, and you've got to give yourself that space to do that. And it can't happen just overnight. It happens over time. And as you step more and more into that, you become more and more of who you are. It's a beautiful thing, but it can be freaky at the same time. And then again, you've got to lean into trust, lean back into trust, lean back into patience, lean back into the knowing that you are on the right path and that you are becoming who you always were, and that really you're just letting your light shine. You're letting your glow become just this full sun and force to be reckoned with. And you come to this place where you become more and more unshakable, more and more ready just to express and to not care what people think, to let go of things and just to love more, give more compassion, feel more compassion for yourself, for others. And it's a space where it's, like I said, it's really exciting, and it can be so unfamiliar at the same time. And that all just comes with the fact that you are evolving, you're stretching, and you're growing, and you're allowing it to be what it needs to be. And if you aren't, you start resisting. And then that's when you just say to yourself, okay, why am I resisting this? What am I resisting? And then you're being asked in that moment just to go, okay, stop resisting. Just let it be what it needs to be. And then you sink that step deeper, that next level deeper into the depths of your soul. And when that happens, you just have to keep trusting and keep knowing that it's all happening as it should be. And that's the beauty of evolving. That's the beauty of growing. That's the beauty of stepping into the power of all that you are. It doesn't always look like a smooth, easy ride. Sometimes it feels crazy, and it feels like you're hanging out on a limb and you're just waiting for the branch to snap, or you're just floating in the breeze going, what in the hell? But it's all part of it. It's all part of it. And so I guess the reason I'm just sort of speaking all this out and letting this just be what it needs to, and letting it flow and allowing it to be what it is because sometimes I feel like we just need that reminder that, if you've taken those steps to do so much work on yourself, you have done so much work on yourself. You've done so much of the inner work, so much of the growing and evolving, and you might still be finding yourself again in this place of like, oh my gosh, but you'll never go back. And you're so grateful to the past versions of who you were. And now you're ready to step into this new version of you, this familiar, unfamiliar version. And you're so close. Well, all I'm just saying is just have that patience, have that trust, and let it be what it needs to be. And trust yourself and your soul and your knowing that everything will unfold just as it should. You have so got this, and you are doing an incredible job. So I just felt called to come in and tell you that today. So yeah, I think I'll just leave it there. Thank you for listening to whatever flowed through then. I'm just allowing it to be whatever it needs to be, and I hope it lands somewhere within you that feels right. And if not, well, thanks for being here anyway. I appreciate you pressing play, and if you'd like to stick around and hang out that bit longer, I will put another video on the screen, and if you're not part of my newsletter yet, I will pop that in the description so we can hang out that way too. So as always, thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you in another video soon.